This is Mr. Impact Wrestling himself, Moose, and you're listening to the Irish Whip.
Hookers? Hookers and Coke?
Hookers and Coke, man.
You're the only pro wrestler I know that wants to do this shit in the morning.
Yeti, you're a f***ing moron.
Put it this way, I think Sami Callihan might as well just change his name to Invader
I
One.
want to know why. Like, he can dodge any question. Like, I'll tell anyone that. You can tell me but I'm going to ask specific questions.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
WrestlingNewsSource.com. All the rest of you yahoos are out there dilly-dillying, you little wankers. We're actually receiving real wrestling news.
This is
Brett screwed Brett.
Who are you to doubt El Dandy? Because this guy's a serious professional.
Brett screwed Brett.
Hold two, arm bar.
Hey, get a nice shot of the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate your hat. I hate your t-shirts. I hate your wristbands. I hate your shoes. I hate your music. I hate the C Nation. I hate everything that you stand for.
Sodas rule.
Yeah, they do.
What's up, TAW Mafia? It's been too long. I got a friend with me.
What up?
Hey, so it's been a long time, and like we haven't talked forever, and we're gonna start running this again. And I wanted to do this now, but dude, I want to tell you how much I appreciate your friendship and like how much of a brother you truly are, and like between you, Rucker, JP, like you guys are all. Like I don't want to call it the clique, but it's nice to know that when one of us is going through shit, we know we have people to reach out to.
Yeah. I mean, for me, you guys were like, I had my period of my podcast where I was up and running and was interviewing different people every day. And my period of really successful period was about 3 or 4 months. But it was because of you guys and being friends with you and Rucker and the Talkomania guys and getting put on full press and shit like that you learn to figure out what's going to be a relationship past just let's work together because we're both fans of wrestling. You learn real quick, like, okay, Rucker I fuck with. Rucker has my phone number. You have my phone number. JP has my phone number. The guys that really, really matter in my life have my phone number. And it's crazy that we all met on fucking Twitter, bro.
I know. It's it's one of those things, and I think it's something that JP and I have always taken to heart, is that even though we've been doing this a long time, we've never forgotten where we've come from. Like anytime we have a chance to help somebody or lift somebody up, we're not going to stomp on them. Like we're going to reach a hand out and do everything we possibly can. And now I know you do the same.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's my dad, before my dad passed away, one of his biggest things to me was like, the best thing you can be in life is a decent human being. Like, successful, unsuccessful, poor, rich, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're a shitty person, you're among the worst people in the world. But if you're just a decent person to people and you just pay it forward for what people blessed you with, then you'll get through life all right. Like, just be good to people.
Right, the way it should be. But we took a break. Like we just took a break mentally. We were exhausted. COVID, I think, beat us down. Like we hit it hard. I hit it hard. Like it sucked up a lot of. I mean, the hustle was good. Like it was fun. We made some cash before Uncle Sam decides to take that from the podcasters. But I mean, we're not raking in. We can make a car payment. I mean, that's it. I mean, we're not here making big bucks, but it's not. That's not why we do it. The reason why we do it is to make relationships with other cool people that we appreciate, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was good, like you said, my best times, including shirts and advertising money and all of that stuff, was enough to make a car payment a couple of times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I didn't get into it for that. Like I got into it to essentially bare my soul to nobody. And relationships came out of it, a little bit of cash money came out of it, a little bit of a reinvigoration for not just wrestling, but like being a fan of just sports and shit in general. Like you can see my giant nerd collection that I'm amassing over here.
Right.
All of this shit came kind of from being back on, with everybody and seeing Marty collecting and Dez collecting and you and JP. And I was like, well, fuck. Okay, it's cool. Like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Like I'm kind of ashamed to admit this, but not really. Hold on.
How much did you spend? Oh my God.
This cost me $100 after tax and shipping, $145.
Hey, I mean, but that's, dude, everything has a price and it depends on the person. And to you, that's fair. And to me, same. Like I'm the same when I look at shit that I want to invest my hard work money in. People may not appreciate, but if they don't like it, it's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've just come to the realization, and having a fucking fantastic wife does not hurt either. But I've come to the realization of like, there's worse shit I could be spending money on.
100%. Happy birthday, Tina. Bobby D. It's funny. Like, I wondered who would pop on here just for shits and giggles to see what would happen. And Bobby D.
Yeah.
But no, man, we're just gonna hit it hard, and we're gonna see what we can do. And we're not doing it for us. We're doing it for the talent. That's really all we're doing it for. I mean, we are afforded the opportunity, like we talked about before we came on with Wrestling News Source, to put their name out in front of 500,000 people. Whether they listen or not, I don't know. That's really up to the talent. And like, it's just funny how life works, because I've watched her in Beyond and Limitless. She wrestles with her sister. She's got her own promotion now. And it took me about a month and a half to really narrow down who I wanted to talk to. And I think it's going to be fun. It reinvigorated me. I don't watch wrestling like I used to anymore, man. I think that's what I like when Timber watches it with me, is because she's learned this stuff by just kind of listening to us talk our shit. And then, I used to sit there and dissect the matches. Now I'm doing everything I can to look through the lens of a 10-year-old.
Yep.
That's when I can do that with WWE. With AEW, I have to keep my Attitude Era eyes on, because that's where it's at. But when I'm watching the WWE product, it's geared towards, besides what the women wear, a 10-year-old mentality. And I don't mean that in a degrading way. Not at all. It's appealing to that mass. And have you watched it all? Did you watch any?
Not really. I mean, I'll watch the pay-per-views and shit.
Me too. I'm not watching weeklies.
I watched Elimination Chamber, and there was a couple of matches that were better than I thought they would be. Like the Judgment Day versus Edge and Beth match was way better than I thought it was going to be. But
people were shitting all over. Oh, here we go. Hold on. People were pooping all over Beth Phoenix. I have to say pooping now, because I'm an early child educator, so I have to watch. You don't have to. I just have to watch what I say.
Yeah,
because I have to be incognito when I do this stuff, because when you work for a nonprofit, and now I have to set the example.
You have an image to uphold, sir.
But I love it, man. It's been, I don't know, man. I've taken a different path, and I think that's what I've appreciated so much about just being able to start this up again. And like, I text you and you're like, cool, I'm in. I'm all over it. And for me, it's just, that's what I've gotten out of pro wrestling, is amazing people that I know that at the drop of a hat, if I need something, or it's just to test something out, you guys are going to jump in without hesitation. Like, it's just going to happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's, you guys have always been that for me too. Like I knew if I needed somebody to come on the show or, I needed to promo something or I had some shit going on, like I know I could reach out to you or Jay or Dez or, anybody in the group and we would take care of each other. That's the coolest shit about where we're at and where we've, where we started. Like it's so insane that like it's so crazy to think too, dude. Like when I started, I hadn't rapped, I hadn't done anything of that nature for like, oh shit, look at Jesus.
What's going on, fellas?
You look beautiful.
Yeah, babe,
I
Jesus showed
feel
up.
beautiful. I'm on my phone though, so I'm not gonna have the best sound or nothing.
Oh,
if
it
you're
doesn't.
for a dry run.
Irrelevant. It's dry runs. It's plural.
Yes. Runs, but more painful.
So I guess the reason why I wanted to do the dry run is so we could do stuff like this, so I could try and figure out.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I don't know what's going on
He's
with me if
gonna-
I'll be on Tuesday or not. I hope to be because I love Delmy. But
I mean, I'm gonna do my research on her, and I don't know anything about her, so I'm gonna do a little bit of match watching tonight. I know, what comes up on YouTube is her Sea Stars tag team.
yeah, the Sea Stars was a lot of fun.
She did a couple. They did a couple of spots in AEW, right?
Yes. Yes.
I
and they
just
did a
don't
lot
know
of
anything.
traveling.
I don't really know anything about her personally because she's up where you got or up where you're at, JP. Right? She's up in the New England area.
I think so because she's done a ton up here. So
Because she wrestles Beyond is her main shit, right?
yeah.
Shimmer Beyond Limitless. Shimmer.
Oh, she was.
I think they're still
She's
tag-
been in Shimmer too.
Yeah, she's a
Wow,
tag
she's
team
got
champ with her
crazy
with her
experience.
sister. Yeah. So I
To
mean,
go
that's
to
kind of why
Shimmer,
I wanted.
That's cool. I don't know. I love when I find out wrestlers have been to Japan and have been in even any of the, if it was Noah or Shimmer or in New Japan or whatever, like what happened? Okay.
I don't know.
I just got left.
I,
Okay.
I'm just messing, man. I put you on solo.
I
Look.
was like, God damn.
You're like,
Is
I'm
that
not
the
doing this.
Did I
Bye.
just see the co-host of Part Time Swingers walking by?
You did just see the co-host of Part-Time Swingers walking by.
Shout out. So yeah, I didn't forget how to do shout out and plugs.
Say again?
I didn't forget how to do shout outs and plugs.
True.
See, what I'm trying to figure out is how I.
No, he
The
was
hardest
like,
part for me is
did I just see the co-host of? Good job, dude. Go
kids
to
are
that dude.
amazing.
Hey, I want a hug for. Give me a hug.
So
There we go. So this is. So I think this is the groove. When there's three people, I think this is the groove.
yeah, I like this best.
Yeah, that rocks.
If like the guest starts going on a tangent, then like make them the whole screen. But
Yeah, I just like when you start talking, I just go like this.
yeah, but then it's hard to tell when I'm gonna stop. And like you get that pause, you know what I mean?
I just moved it back when you tried.
Dude,
to
you gotta get. You know what you gotta get, Yeti? You gotta get a Stream Deck, dude.
Really?
Because those Stream Decks, if you, I don't know all of it exactly, but I know there's buttons where you just literally set it where you would set your mouse and then press a button and it'll go to the 3-shot or it'll go to a 1-shot or it'll go this way or this way, or you can play music from it or it'll cue this up. It's not a cheap piece of equipment. I think it's like $250, but
Shout out Bobby D. I'm feeling I'm getting better, Bobby. I want a shout out for my Luna Vachon shirt though.
Hey, I signed up for Pro Wrestling Crate again.
Did you?
Yeah, I wanted. I don't know, man. I think COVID really messed my mind up as far as taking care of myself.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going like. So, guys, like mental health is a huge thing. I'm going through some. I don't know how many listening right now, but like
Everybody.
I'm going through some stuff, and I'm fixing myself. And it's important to take time for yourself.
Yeah, and that's.
I know
I think
all
we
three
all.
of us have spoken out about that type of thing.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I was thinking about you yesterday, or at this entire week, Farrell, is because we've been watching that Special Operations on Fox.
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
those. Have you seen that yet?
The celebrities and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Raina watched a couple of episodes together, and I can't watch it because I'm either gonna get pissed off watching it, or I'm just gonna piss myself laughing.
Which one?
It's called like Special Forces: The Ultimate Selection or some shit. It's on Hulu.
Mike Piazza. You have to watch the episode where they do the CS gas. You have to watch that part because Piazza in that heart all day long. Because you remember what it's like. It's like drowning, but you're not in water. You're just gasping,
drowning
for air.
in your own mucus and slobber and all the other bodily fluids that are coming out of you.
JP Piazza took a header. Like they had to go in, they popped the gas, they had to search in there for a med bag and then find a way out. And he was one of those guys that was trying to fight and get out, and they wouldn't let him out. And he hit the deck hard. Like he hit it hard.
I think it was one of my buddies. Big Joe had no reaction at all to the gas when they did it.
It killed me. That shit sucked. When Piazza went in, did they pop his seal immediately, or did they let him go in kind of, like they did in boot camp, where you go in with your mask on and then you pop the seal?
Boot camp. Total boot camp.
Yeah.
So
it was Joe, and that's what Joe did too. Joe went in and he had no reaction to it at all.
When you like, this is the thing, those celebrities know, like, it doesn't mean shit to them because really they can just go back to Malibu whenever they want. But with guys like you and I who are literally getting paid to do that stupid bullshit, you kind of learn like, all right, this is gonna suck, but it's not gonna kill me.
Right.
Like, even if you stand in that motherfucking gas chamber for 15 minutes and let all of the CS gas evaporate, and then you go out with no mask on, your life is gonna suck. You're not gonna be able to see for shit. But as soon as you hit that air and your tears start flowing and your snot and your drool starts coming out, you clear everything out and you're fine. Literally, like, and realistically, what did they use? 2 or 3 pellets of that shit? Like, dude, when we were in, God damn it, man, training for Afghanistan, I love this shit so much. There was a group of fucking Joes who were just lazy as shit, just the worst, we called them the extra duty platoon.
We call them shitbirds.
Yes, exactly. So we're training to go to Afghanistan, right? And these guys don't wake up for fire watch. They don't get up for meals. They're on profile and they're hurt and they're just the extra baggage, right? So my platoon sergeant, and I'm going to say no names for, obvious reasons, but my platoon sergeant, me, and a couple other NCOs take these big ass batches of CS pellets and just start popping them and throwing them in their trailer and lock the door.
Oh my gosh.
It was the greatest day ever.
JP, have you ever got the only way I can compare it is eye-wise is if you've taken the hottest hot sauce you've ever had and you put it in your eye.
Have you been OC sprayed, JP?
No. Believe it or not, no.
We should arrange that so you know exactly what it feels like.
I'm all set with that.
No, absolutely don't. Yeah, no. I tell people all the time, look, there are some experiences you don't need to have to know they're fucking miserable, and gas chamber is one of them. You don't need to have that.
I tweeted Piazza, and he liked it, but I out of all those people there, because of his age, right? You could see it in his face, like his mouth is all sideways in some points. He can't, like, when you're exhausted and you're just trying to put your left foot in front of your right foot.
Yep.
He was like that, and this was on day 3.
Yep.
I mean, they put him through they put him through the ringer, and
I think I got through the episode. The last episode I watched is where they jump out of the helicopter and they have to dive in head first.
See, I won't even watch this stuff because I know it's all fucking fake.
Well, that's not fake, bro. That dude, I don't know. You can't fake what they made them fools do. Like,
stuntmen.
You go watch Piazza and you tell me that's fake because the dude, I think he thought he was gonna die.
Yeah, that's. I mean, look, when I went through the gas chamber, I was 2004. Yeah, I was 18 years old. And when you come out of the gas chamber and fresh air hits your lungs and your face, you feel like, oh fuck, I'm going to die. Like the wind is going to choke me to death because I have to get this gas inside of my lungs out and take air in at the same time. Dude, it's yeah. And I was a healthy 18, 19-year-old kid. Like, I can't imagine doing it. What is he, 46, 50, something like that?
Yeah, my age.
I'm in a gas
He's older.
chamber now.
He's 50 something.
I'm doing the podcast next to the kitty litter box. So
that's gross, but no, brother. Trust me.
But I got to answer a question in the chat. Bobby D, I'm not sure about Everett on Friday. I'm 50-50. And I also like you two, both of you guys. My heart, man, because you guys have been my therapist before I had a therapist. So you two are the two motherfuckers I called when I was going through shit. And I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Always, man. I mean, that's what we're here for. That's what you know. We talked about it. It's not easy being cheesy, man, and it's harder to admit when you're struggling, man. It's just our generation it was frowned upon. It was you suck it up and you move through it, and it's a shitty way to look at it. It's not reality. All you have to do is ask for help. And a lot of times that's the hardest thing to do, but once you do it and you realize how many people actually got your back, I feel like it makes things not easier. I think it makes things manageable.
Yeah, manageable is definitely the better way to put it. Just because, like, dude, I struggled for so fucking long, and I tell my wife this on a daily basis. If it wasn't for her, I don't know that I would be alive. Like,
the hardest part for me is like part of what I'm doing is a group therapy. I don't want to get into a whole lot of what I'm doing because it is a group and there's privacy. But we were doing a small group where there were no caseworkers with us, and I can't not be me sometimes when I'm given the opportunity. And sometimes that's not good. There was a girl there who she announced to the three of us that were in this small group that she was actively using coke. And she looked at me and said, "You don't do it?" I said, "No, I don't like the smell."
Oh my God.
I thought getting thrown out.
Oh my God. Hold on, wait. I might have a sound effect for that. Hold on.
I thought I was laugh track.
Dude, I'm telling you, I just got my Rodecaster back. Like, I bought another one.
Oh Jesus.
Because I broke the last one.
Well, you're doing 2 podcasts now, right?
No, well, I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to Chaos Theory. I have no idea. But me and Raina are going to do one, and we have to do one soon. We have to do we have to do another episode soon. Matter of fact, I was just looking at our on our numbers. I put it out on the 15th. We're at like 117 downloads, but I'm not on a network anywhere. I'm not supported by anybody. That's just me putting it out on iTunes and shit. So pretty happy with that.
I'm gonna have to go check it out.
Josh, let me warn you, Yeti, that it is very graphical in nature.
That's okay.
But
this is a non-judgmental area, my friend.
All good. Look, some of these people in this community have my my hub page address, so I'm not. It's not like I'm quiet about shit.
Why don't you put it up on the hub?
Because you can't distribute audio through it.
Yeah, but you can do video with you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know how I would set that up where our setup is. So where I'm sitting at, I'm using my camera. I guess I could do. I have my DSLR that I could point at Raina, but like I would have to get a capture card. I would have to get the Stream Deck, all of that stuff. But like literally, she's right to my left. She sits to my left. So when we record, I'm usually sitting like this and looking at her this way so that we're looking in our eyes and having a conversation.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't, I mean, I don't care about doing it, online. I'd be fine with that. It's just figuring out aesthetically how we would do that.
So I've learned two things tonight. Is that this version of StreamYard, like you can have your own copy of this, right? But I think it severely slows down the performance for me.
What was it that slows it down?
Huh?
Tina.
What was it that slows it down? I froze up for a bit.
This version of
that's that.
Hey Tina, happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday, Tina, who I don't know very well.
That's Bobby D's daughter.
Oh, okay. Now I'm good. Now it clicked. I recognize the face, but I couldn't put the name on there.
I got attacked the last time I went to WWE.
By
in
who?
the lobby. I got the run by Huggin.
The run by Huggin. Bailey, if you're listening.
That's funny.
No, I think I got done what I needed done. And I do thank you guys for taking time out of your night to hang out, man.
Absolutely, man.
Okay. Will you, JP? Can I do this like it was yesterday?
Oh shit! Oh man, JP.
I'm sorry, man. I missed doing that. I missed it. I missed it. That makes me feel. I made mine.
All right. You know what we can say? Well, we can say, one,
see you next Tuesday.
If anyone's going through any mental issues, any type of stuff like that, we are not professionals, but we are all here to listen to you, so you can hit our DMs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At 3 Irish Boys, you'll get me or Josh. I don't even know what mine is anymore on Twitter, but hit us up. We'll listen to you if that's what you need. We're not professionals, so we can't offer help, but
damn.
We can say see you next Tuesday.
Did y'all know she signed with MLW?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I need to start watching MLW.
I'm telling you, man, it's fun. I've been watching. I've been watching GCW on Fight Plus.
The only MLW thing I've watched was when Jacob Fatu fought Josh Alexander.
Okay. Bobby D, this mic looks great in front of my face because that's where I hide. This is where I belong, is here. I have the voice, but not the face.
I think he's saying that it looks like a penis.
Mike, who you gotta look out for down in Texas is Dolly Decimo.
Nobody's talking shit. My wife is paranoid now.
It looks like the ham.
Oh my god.
It looks like the hammer, Mike.
That's funny. Let me but yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some research about her. And let me know if you need me on tomorrow. I'm down.
Okay. Yeah. If JP's got his stuff going on, I know that we can. He'll be around.
Mike, you don't mind doing it?
No, not at all.
Why don't you go for it and I'll listen in.
Okay.
So
works for me. Yeah, I'll do my research and have some questions and try to be prepared for tomorrow.
Okay.
Not that
all right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Not that you guys are huge on over preparation, but
yeah,
not anymore.
No.